So now I give the floor to the distinguished representative of Uzbekistan, His Excellency Abdulaziz Kamilov.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, Excellency Heads of Delegations, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Uzbekistan delegation, please allow me to express our sincere appreciation to the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Sweden and Ms. and Linda and her colleagues for hospitality and excellent organization of the OSCE Ministerial Council. I am pleased to highlight the growing dynamics of cooperation between Uzbekistan and OSCE and its institutions in all three dimensions of security. This year alone, heads of almost all key OSCE institutions have visited our countries. We stand for continuation of this joint work and a balanced increase in the number of projects. Dear colleagues, democratic transformations are one of the key priorities of our interaction with the OSCE. Uzbekistan has been taking decisive steps to improve the protection of human rights, especially those of women, children, and persons with disabilities. Active work is being carried out to ensure freedom of the mass media, the independence of the judiciary, and the rule of law, the freedom of religion, and to fight against corruption. On October 24th this year, presidential elections were held in Uzbekistan. They were organized in full completions with the national legislation and generally recognized international standards. I'd like to express gratitude to the OSCE, especially to the Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights and the Parliamentary Assembly for their active participation in the observation of the elections, objective assessment, and recommendations. We intend to closely cooperate with the ODIHR on the practical implementation of the recommendations. And this year, the OSCE ODIHR Director, Mr. Mateo Mikachi, visited twice Uzbekistan. Dear participants of the forum, negative consequences of the climate change have impeded the sustainable development of our countries. In this regard, we believe it is important to coordinate responses to ecological problems, including cooperation in environmental protection and biodiversity conservation. A huge work is underway in Uzbekistan to form a new landscape forest and soil cover on the area of 2 million hectares. By 2030, the share of renewable energy in the country will increase to 25%. A national low carbon development strategy being developed. The solution of the RLC problem and the complex of related social and environmental issues also remain for us a priority. We hope that the OSCE participating states would support our efforts. We call for cooperation on the practical implementation of the UN General Assembly resolution on declaring the RLC region a zone of ecological innovation and technologies adopted by the initiative of Uzbekistan, as well as on support to the active of the Multi-Partner Trust Fund for Human Security for the RLC region under the auspices of the United Nations in order to provide assistance to the population living in area with difficult ecological conditions. Dear participant, in conclusion, let me once again express my gratitude to the Swedish OSCE chairpersonship for the worthy fulfillment of its duties and wish success to the Republic of Poland, which will take over the chairpersonship for next year. Thank you.